Hey guys, welcome back. Today we're going to be talking about more Star Wars lore. In particular, we're going to be talking about what happened to the New Republic's military. But before we begin, please be sure to like and subscribe so you never miss a sci-fi video from us. So, when we look at the modern state of Star Wars, I, for one, am pretty excited to see where we're going. We're starting to see larger build-up for more epic conflicts in Star Wars again, as well as deep personal narratives. I'm excited for both of these, and it lends its way to continuing to both grow and build the Star Wars universe. But one of the more interesting things that seems to have popped up with these shows and comics that we've noted so far is that there isn't really an overarching military for the New Republic. And why is that? Well, there's a couple reasons for this and why it is so prevalent in shows like The Mandalorian and Boba Fett. And so we're going to cover that now. The first of these, and the biggest key, is that in the new canon of Star Wars, the New Republic was heavily demilitarized after the event of the Galactic Civil War. If you are at all familiar with Legends canon, or if you aren't, I'll run down on it briefly. It was possible, and it did happen, that the New Republic did decrease its military significantly, especially from what the Empire had been. However, it did not demilitarize completely. It still had for lack of a better term, a defense fleet. That sole job was mostly things like pirate hunting or cleaning up remnants of the Empire. These were what their military consisted of, and it was mostly of a few Star Destroyer class vessels and some scout ships. It wasn't an extensive military, but it was enough to enforce the law and keep everybody safe without becoming oppressive. In the new canon, the New Republic appears to have almost thrown everything out. They have almost no major ships at this point and have no standing military. We have this more or less confirmed by the time of the sequel trilogy, where there is no standing military at all, and that's where the Resistance happens to come in. But even by the time, 5 years after, of The Mandalorian, there doesn't appear to be any kind of military presence for the New Republic to enforce the laws and freedoms of our people. This then also translates into not only not having a military, but having a limited number of law enforcement agents. Like I have said before, the New Republic did not want to be oppressive of the systems that were in its care. However, it still had people that were there to take care of them. That number has greatly been reduced in the new canon, most notably that we've only ever seen the same 2 X-Wing pilots up to this point in time. And they are trying to recruit other local law enforcement to help them try and keep people safe. While this is kind of admirable, it really showcases the fact that the New Republic has severely understaffed its ability to defend the systems in its care. And these limited agents don't even appear to be necessarily the best of the best. They're more like patrol officers. And the final part, albeit one that we're interestingly seeing being rebuilt after the events of Boba Fett, is the fact that there is no Jedi Order. At least not one currently. And while there are many debates as to whether we're going to actually see that fully built up and break away from the previously established sequel canon or not, for the time being, there is no Jedi Order, and there are no Jedi. So there's no peaceful negotiation aspect of this either that the Jedi used to fulfill for the Republic. This effectively limits the Republic's overall ability to defend its systems, and we are starting to see this pretty severely by the time of the second season of The Mandalorian and the Book of Boba Fett. Most notably with the Empire still being prevalent in the Outer Rim, as well as the Pikes almost making a play for a whole planet. These are events that arguably should have never been allowed to happen, and yet are becoming increasingly more problematic as we enter into this new era of Star Wars. And with the looming threat of Grand Admiral Thrawn on the horizon, it's very heavily implied that this is going to be a problem for the Star Wars galaxy at large in the coming future. But what do you think? Should the New Republic have a larger military to defend against these threats, or do you think it was the right decision for them to get rid of everything and try and resolve and let people to govern themselves? Let me know in the comments below, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye!